On the news tonight, Governor Soludo inaugurates a local government joint accounts committee. Teachers charged to be more committed and dedicated to their profession. Asked to decide ongoing strike this Sunday. And Bangladesh to cut school hours to ease electricity shortage. Before the news in detail, here is a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround, maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. Good evening and welcome to the news. My name is Chidimma Oranwa. A state local government joint accounts committee has been inaugurated. Governor Soludo performed the function at the Government House, Oka, while the Commissioner for Local Government Affairs, Mr. Collins Nwabwanne, serves as the chairman of the committee. Dr. Leopold Arinze Nwankwo Ikwetu serves as the secretary, while the Commissioner for Finance, Mr. Ifatu Onejeme, serves as the vice chairman. Government House correspondent Ejike Abana has details.
Other members of the committee are Barrister Ifatu Obiokoye, representing Central Senatorial Zone, Dr. Nnamdi Wadiobu, representing North Senatorial Zone, and Servant George Ezogodi, representing South Senatorial Zone. Others are Dr. Chibuike Ofobike, who is the Transition Committee Chairman, representing South Zone, Mrs. Amaka Obi, Transition Committee Chairman, representing Central Senatorial Zone, Mr. Livinus Onyenwe, Transition Committee Chairman, representing North Zone. Inaugurating the committee, Governor Soludo said the committee has its role cut out for them, tasking them on exploring disruptive, creative ways to drive development to the grassroots. The governor lamented that their constitution coincides with a difficult financial time in Nigeria's history, asking them to proffer solutions to the myriads of challenges. He pointed out that the local government administration is different from local government financing, stressing that since February, the NNPC has not remitted any money into the Federation account, a situation he said has come to stay because the corporation is now limited, but expressed optimism that the local government will function properly under his regime.
Since February this year, NNPC has not remitted a kobo to the Federation account, and is unlikely to do so again. Now that is NNPC limited. So, the obligations were trying to devolve quite a lot of responsibilities, waste management, including even security. Because we're not going to implement the security at the community levels where the local government will also come handy. Environment, the issues of environment, so on and so forth. They all went down to the local governments.
Speaking earlier, the Commissioner for Local Government Affairs, Mr. Nwabwanne, said that the members of the committee were specifically selected to bear their experiences, stressing that they will deliver.
Government selected because among us are well-experienced people who have served in charge before, myself and the Honorable Commissioner for Finance. And even the former chairman of the local government, one being in charge before, so they are well-experienced people who are in charge.
Also speaking, the chairman of Transition Committee Chairman, Mr. Livinus Onyenwe, appreciated Governor Soludo for reposing such confidence and onerous task on them, assuring that they will not disappoint in the Anambra. In attendance were Secretary to the State Government, Professor Solochukwu Lobelo, Chief of Staff to the Governor, Mr. Ernest Ezajori, Anambra State Head of Service, Barrister Theodora Igwebwe, Commissioner for Finance, Mr. Ifatu Onejeme, Special Advisor to the Governor on Local Government Affairs, Mr. Asha Nnabuife, among others. From the Government House, Oka, Ejike Abana, ABS News.
Anambra State Ministry of Education, in collaboration with Anambra State Universal Basic Education Board, ASUBEB, has commenced retreat for government primary school head teachers in the 3 senatorial districts of the state. The head teachers' one-day retreat commenced with Anambra North Senatorial District at ASUBEB headquarters in Oka, while head teachers in Anambra South and Anambra Central Senatorial District will also have their own subsequently this month. Correspondent Njideka Okoye reports.
Addressing the gathering, the Commissioner for Education, Professor Ngozi Chumude, who welcomed the head teachers on behalf of Governor Chukwuma Soludo, told them they are the foundation of education as they teach at the early stage of a child, urging them to be more committed and dedicated to the noble profession. The commissioner, who disclosed that the retreat will be a yearly event, stated that the administration of Governor Soludo wants to train people that are competent in a digitalized world, urging the head teachers to be information communication technology ICT compliant for easy communication, and revealed that the state government will implement e-curriculum and e-lesson notes.
Kama onye ọrụ kalezi nya kọwa n'ife anyị nọ bụ ka ọ dị mma. Administration Soludo bụ ka a hazie ife niile ka ọ na-aga n'anya.
During the retreat, the head teachers were trained on the importance of biometric capturing on Anambra Schools portal and its operation by a group of service providers in charge of public schools, as it contains all information of teachers, staff, and students of each school in the state. They explained that head teachers can use the portal to upload their school activities, challenges, complaints, and infrastructure, and also helpline in the portal where the head teachers can call for pressing issues. The officer in charge of ASUBEB stated that one of the major concerns of government is to improve the quality of education provided for learners in primary schools, as education plays a critical role in the life of the citizens, and commended Governor Soludo for making education his priority and for giving them competent commissioner.
One of the major concerns of government is to improve the quality of education provided for learners in primary schools. This is because education plays a vital role in the life of citizens.
In their separate teachings, the Director Administration, Anambra State Universal Basic Education Board, ASUBEB, Mrs. Nebechukwu Okoli, took them on the essence and mode of supervision, report writing, and what is expected of them as head teachers, while the head Lego unit, ASUBEB, Mrs. Eukeria Ohuoha, took them on their rights, how to follow any violence against the pupils, and matters of encroachment into their lands, and the unit head evaluation and monitoring quality assurance department, Mrs. Ngozi Nwobu, took them on evaluation and monitoring. Some of the participants, including the head teachers of Santa Maria Primary School, Onitsha, Mrs. Ndidi Ononye, Mr. Anthony Obiora of Urban Primary School, Omo, Ayamelum Local Government Area, and that of Onyekozulu Primary School, Nteje, in Oyi Local Government Area, Mrs. Josephine Chikwendo, thanked Governor Soludo, Professor Chumude, and ASUBEB for organizing such retreat. The Executive Secretary of Post-Primary School Service Commission, PPSSC, Lady Stella Orangosi, was also present at the retreat. In Oka, Njideka Okoye, ABS News.
The Catholic Youth Organization of Nigeria, SION, St. Peter's Parish in Kweloka, has ended its 2022 Youth Week Climate celebration with Thanksgiving Mass and entrepreneurial exhibition. Correspondent Emmanuel Chibata takes the report from here.
The week-long celebration provided opportunities for the youths to exhibit their God-given talent, acquire knowledge and skills, and discuss challenges inhibiting growth and development of the youth, as well as proffer solutions to it. The CYON Climax celebration, which has been perennial in the parish, was to appreciate God for his love and protection and to encourage the youth to work harder for brighter and prosperous future. In his address on the occasion, the CYOM president, St. Peter's Parish, Nkwele Oka, Mr. Kenechukwu Arinze, who said the celebration was a unique one, solicited for financial support to establish CYON office and a bookshop center which will serve as source of income to the organization and employment to few of their members.
Today basically is for celebration in thanksgiving to God for what he has done for the Sion members in this parish, St. Peter's Parish in Kwaloka, as well as a day of exhibition of everything we've learned throughout this youth week, which comprises from the spiritual to the interactive.
The vicar and youth chaplain of the parish, Reverend Father Anthony Ezeteka, expressed confidence that with knowledge garnered from the youth week, the youths can now engage in many lucrative businesses and become successful, urging them to always showcase their talents and skills and not to allow anyone dampen their spirit.
My advice to the youth is that they should not relent at all. Let them go on in their pursuit to becoming a better human being, to bringing out the best in them, so that they know that it is the you in you that makes you the you are. If you don't say that you are existing, nobody will know that you are existing. Our youth here, they have gone to the point of telling the whole world that they are in existence, and they shouldn't go back. Just like
in a remark, chairman on the occasion, Ambassador Christian Mba, advised the youths to pursue good policies that will foster sense of belonging and live a life worthy of emulation in the society.
As a church youth, there must be difference between the church youth and the village youth. They have to live their life worthy of emulation in the society. And I believe that by the special grace of God, things will begin to be better.
Some of the guests, including the senator representing Anambra Central Senatorial District, Senator Uche Ekwunife, represented by Mrs. Ifi Chumuku, and the All Progressives Grand Alliance candidate for Oka South Constituency 1 for the State House of Assembly, Mr. Samuel Nwofo, described the role played in church and nation building, imploring them to anchor on the manifest that they are the future leaders and should strive towards it. The event featured cutting of the Youth Week cake, choir rendition, dance, and exhibition of products produced by the youths.
Still to come on the news tonight, ASU to decide ongoing strike this Sunday. Bangladesh to cut school hours to ease electricity shortage. Here's a special message. Indian cannot allow criminal elements to hold the state and the people to ransom. Donate generously to the Anambra State Security Trust Fund, which has been set up to raise money for combating insecurity in the state. The news returns after this time out. Please join us again.
So you gotta have a smile, no matter what it takes. Gotta take pure bliss now. They love the way it tastes. Feel the pure bliss burn from the toes to your face. Gotta take pure bliss now. Feel the bliss today.
Light up your day anywhere, even at home, with the rich, creamy taste of pure bliss.
Traveling? You deserve the absolute best. Enjoy maximum comfort in our new buses with more legroom, reclinable seats, onboard entertainment, and much more. Pick your preferred seat. Choose your preferred schedule. Travel on your terms. Ready for a premium ride driven by the best captains out there? Book now.
You're welcome back to the news. The National Executive Council of the Striking Academic Staff Union of Universities will meet on Sunday, August 28, 2022, to take a decision on whether to suspend or continue with the industrial action. Sources among the union's NEC members told our correspondent on Monday that the meeting will hold at the union's national headquarters at the University of Abuja. It is guarded that the council will take a decision on the industrial action based on report from the various state congresses. ASU had on Monday, February 14, 2022, embarked on a strike. The union had demanded for the renegotiation of the ASU Federal Government 2009 agreement, release of revitalization funds for universities, deployment of the University Transparency Accountability System for the payment of salaries and allowances of university lecturers, release of earned allowances, and the release of the white paper report of the visitation panels to universities. Bangladesh will close schools for one more day each week and reduce office hours to ease an electricity shortage. Last month, the South Asian nation started daily 2-hour power cuts. Protesters have taken to the streets in recent weeks after the government raised petrol prices by more than 50%. The war in Ukraine has driven up the cost of importing fuel and taken a toll on Bangladesh's economy and foreign currency reserves. On Monday, Bangladesh Cabinet Secretary Hankar Awural Islam said that schools which were previously only closed on Fridays will now also be shut on Saturdays. Under normal circumstances, schools in Bangladesh are open for 6 days a week: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. Meanwhile, government offices and banks will have their opening hours cut to 7 hours a day instead of 8 hours. However, private offices will be allowed to set their own operating hours, Mr. Islam said. He also added that the government will continue to provide power to villages, including in the early hours of the morning when crops are irrigated. Many parts of Bangladesh are known to go without electricity for more than 2 hours a day. The country generates most of its electricity from natural gas, some of which it imports. Officials have shut down all the country's diesel-driven power plants, which account for around 6% of Bangladesh's electricity generation because of the rising cost of fuel imports. And now sports. Vlatko Andonovsky, head coach of the U.S. women's national team, has named 23 players for the double-header friendlies between the Americans and the Super Falcons next month. The U.S. 4-time World Cup champions and 4 Olympic Games gold winners played the 9-time African champions first at the Children's Mercy Park in Kansas City, Kansas on September 3 before squaring off again at the Aldi Field in Washington 3 days later. The USWNT, who are the most successful team in the world, and the Falcon, the most successful team in Africa, have both qualified for the 2023 Women's World Cup in Australia and New Zealand. The back-to-back World Cup champions qualify for the 2023 World Cup and 2024 Olympic Games by winning the 2022 CONCACAF Women's Championship last month, while the Falcons booked a place at the Mundial after reaching the last 4 of the Women's African Cup of Nations in Morocco last month. Ahead of the clash, Andonovsky released a list with captain Megan Rapinoe and star forward Alex Morgan, the 2 biggest stars invited for the game. The Falcons will hope to end their 6th consecutive defeat to the U.S. when they face off next month. Remember that you can follow news and program on ABS from many parts of the world by liking our Facebook page at ABS Radio Television. Subscribe to our YouTube page at ABS Television Orca. Follow us on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. And now the main points again. Governor Soludo has inaugurated Local Government Joint Account Committee. Teachers have been charged to be more committed and dedicated to their profession. ASU is to decide ongoing strike this Sunday. And on the foreign scene, we also told you that Bangladesh is to cut school hours to ease electricity shortage. Here's a special message before we go. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let us give him maximum support for the task ahead. And that is on the news tonight. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Chidima Orangwa. Good night.
Nothing works up our emotions like a good game of sports.
Why not enter